And the
Like,
crazy thing about it, what all that is, nothing, nothing will ever put me on a corner to sell no drugs if I knew about the stock market. We're gonna talk money, but we don't. I don't know how much money you made or got, but I want to talk financial literacy. Did you do some good financial literacy within and out of 20%?
I would say in 2020, it's at 18. And I'm saying that because I learned, it's an artist named Russ, and he talked about pandemic proof. And he was saying how it's a lot of artists that made a lot more money in COVID than they did before COVID. And I didn't understand it till, he was teaching artists like when you're independent, it's about putting out consistent content and learning how to monetize. So I've learned how to monetize a lot more than I've learned how to invest in stock. Like I've invested into stock in 2020. Like I didn't even know about stocks until I started doing research on it. So I learned about stock market. I learned about ownership. I learned about, LLC, and I just started LLC with my vision over since, getting merch done and building my website and making money from selling my music and engineering. Like, never thought that would be possible. I've done more shows, I've traveled more in COVID than I have in any other year.
And the crazy thing about it, what all that is, nothing, nothing will ever put me on a corner to sell no drugs if I knew about the stock market. I'm just saying, in general, coming from the hood where I come from, people think that's the first place more often than not that you run to be successful. If we knew about the stock market, if we wasn't taking so many jump shots, running with so many footballs, it's just different.
Different, man.
But I also want the homie that's like, yo, Amazon just came out, something called Amazon. This stock just came out. We should all look at it and, go pack groceries or something craziness like back in the day to get the money to buy some stock because it's going to be big when we 10 years from now. I want that homie too.
That's true, because as I'm learning, entertainment is temporary. Like me, as much as I love music, I know I cannot produce forever. I cannot record forever. I might want to dive into just forever money. Like you were talking about earlier about the Wills thing, like forever money. Like, the best money is when you're not working. When you're, me learning that about not working to get money.